filling you in on the latest in gaming news. I would be remiss if I didn't briefly touch on the tragic subject of Japan's recent earthquake and the subsequent tsunami, as it has had an impact on the video game world. Some online servers have been temporarily suspended to conserve energy, and some games have been delayed and even canceled due to disruption of distribution and out of sensitivity for the scale of personal tragedy caused by this natural disaster. Disaster Report 4 has officially been canceled. No specific reason has been given, and publisher Irem issued a formal apology. Given that the game was based on escaping from a city devastated by an earthquake, the decision was likely made out of respect for the many families feeling the very real effects of the Tohoku quake. Our hearts and prayers are with Japan right now. If you would like to make a donation to address the unique needs of children affected by this epic disaster, you can follow the link to UNICEF's website in this article. Fortunately, many game software companies are lending their help to those suffering from the effects of the quake. Sony has donated 300 million yen and 30,000 radios. Nintendo has also given 300 million yen. Sega has provided 200 million yen. Namco Bandai has given 100 million yen and is suspending operations of some Japanese arcades to help with power conservation needs. Temco Koei has given 10 million yen, Microsoft has contributed $2 million, and Gaia Online has added new in-game items which will be sold to provide up to $10,000 in relief funds. Market research group NPD has reported that Call of Duty Black Ops has surpassed Wii Play to become the United States' best-selling game of all time, selling 13.7 million units across all platforms. When Black Ops launched in 2010, it KO'd the one-day sales figures and went on to make more than $1 billion in revenue before the close of 2010. According to IGN and a cross-reference of the United States Census numbers, that would put Call of Duty Black Ops in approximately 1 out of every 8 American homes. After all that hype, there are those who are wary of these claims. At launch, there were more than a few troubles for Black Ops, and many players experienced problems that rendered the game unplayable. This leads some to conclude that many gamers were forced to repurchase for another console or for PC, resulting in duplicate purchases. Video game publishers such as Electronic Arts and Activision are even saying that NPD's monthly reports are misleading and potentially irrelevant. They say NPD doesn't track software sold through digital outlets such as Xbox Live, PlayStation Network, or even iTunes. NPD has fired back at these claims, saying that they release a quarterly report that addresses the digital side of the industry. 16 of Virginia's Chesterfield County public schools have recently added Tabula Digita's research-based Dimension U learning system to its math classrooms. That's right, some lucky little kiddos get to play video games in school. The future has arrived. Since 2007, Tabula Digita has set a new course in the development of innovative educational games. Tabula Digita's Dimension U learning system offers research-based instructional tools that support math, literacy, and science curriculum for elementary through high school students. Research shows that well-designed, immersive educational video games can improve students' mastery of mathematical skills and significantly raise scores on benchmark exams. Chesterfield County has already had several testimonies of students succeeding in math where they weren't otherwise before. Tabula Digita is also offering a $50,000 and $10,000 scholarship to students who win their multiplayer video game tournament. Students in more than 70 school districts across the country are currently using Tabula Digita games, including New York City, Chicago, Miami, and Dallas. Now for some games releasing this week. The Sims Medieval is transporting our Macs and PCs back in time to the Middle Ages. In a change from other Sims games, the character creation, simulation, and architectural aspects are significantly reduced and altered to enforce a sharper focus on RPG-style gameplay. Dissidia 012 Final Fantasy, God only knows if I'm pronouncing that right, will be making an appearance on North American and Europe PlayStation portables. LEGO Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars will not discriminate, coming out for PC, Nintendo 3DS, PlayStation 3, PlayStation Portable, Xbox 360, Wii, and the Nintendo DS. Crysis 2 is blasting its beautiful, sexy way onto PC, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360. The game will take place in New York City just 3 years after the events of the first game. That's all the news I have for today. Feel free to leave any questions or comments below. Love and peace from my PCDers.